Hey, what's up? It's your girl Sparries, also known as Dreaming Wide Awake, and we're back here on the set of Who's Your Baddie? And I got all my baddies with me tonight.
Hi guys, it's Penny. We're back again. Hi.
I'm Meech.
Yeah,
Jazzy P.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Stunna Dior.
Joseph the Jeweler, hashtag have you met Joseph?
Oh.
And I'm Fuchsia, aka Fuchsia Val. You already know FUSHIAVAL. Give me an Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Send me some bread.
So Joseph is not a baddie, but he is sitting on the set of Who's Your Baddies tonight, and he felt the need to bring us some
Liquor.
tequila. Okay, and Joseph owns a liquor store and he owns a jewelry, but we'll get into that later. So remember how I was telling y'all backstage that I had some thoughts for the week, right? So being what I've been through this week, I think the thought of this week is gonna be authenticity. You know why? Because a lot of the times people are not authentic. So you wondering why you meeting fake friends, getting fake businesses or fake deals because you're not truly being yourself. So this week, I want everybody to be authentic. Be authentically yourself and fuck what everybody say. Because Meech said that earlier. You got to stand on how you feel and be like, fuck everybody. Okay? And y'all already know, Dior. Don't give a fuck about nobody.
That part.
How was your week? It was your birthday, girl.
Yeah, this week I had a big party. I did a Vegas and Brooklyn theme.
Nice.
So it was a vibe. Definitely had some wretched moments. Then I went out every night. I've been at a different club last night.
Because it's Aquarius season.
It's Aquarius. Well, it's Pisces season now, but I'm on the cusp. So a little this and a little that. And last night I went out to one of Busta Rhymes listening events. So I'm still like exhausted, like I was out till 10 a.m.
Right? She don't look good. Right. You look good.
You good.
And we got two other guests here. Okay, let's get into it, ladies. We got Jazzy and we got Meech. Like, what's up?
The big one, not the little one.
Okay. I like that. Meech, what's up? Tell us something about your baby.
My week?
Yes.
My week. All I did was work.
Okay.
I turned up last night because I worked Monday through Friday. It was very intense.
What's it that you do? What do you do?
I do nails.
Oh.
I'm a nail tech. Let me nails.
And I broke a
Make sure y'all book.
Me too.
Ain't that some shit? I do nails. I've been doing nails for 10 years. I've been in the game for a very long time. I also have my own product line.
Yes.
I am the creator of the nail bag, which is a Marc Jacobs dupe. Boop. But for nail techs. But this week all I did was just work. I put in hours because right now this is our slow season, so I gotta put in.
Are you on like your off time?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're here offering it with us and turning up with
Yes,
us.
I'm here. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Jazz, babe.
Hey.
We've been kicking it back there. Now, it's just something about your vibe. And y'all both Leos too.
Yeah.
But girl, I love it. What's up? Tell me about you and your week.
My week has been hectic. I'm in the process of opening up another office. So I've been in meetings and flying all over the place. But I'm back in New York for a bit now. So I'll be here for a little while.
Wait, did you say another office? Or what is it that you do?
So I am the CFO and co-founder of a company called Upnexa. We're a fintech company. So we're the only black-owned and women-owned in the East Coast of America.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yes. Let's go.
And for those who don't know what fintech is, we do financial technology. So anything that has to do with transmitting currency through technology, we can incorporate it, create it, mold it, make it, whatever you need. So I am on my 6th location.
Yes.
God bless.
I have 4 other locations, and we're in the process of opening up. Now we have 5, and now we're in the process of opening up our 6th location.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Period.
How do you know her?
She has my account.
She does.
Oh, wow.
So how was your week? Joseph, you here on the set with the baddies. How was your week?
So here's the thing.
what's
So
up?
this week, right? Had to fire 2 people.
Oh my God.
I normally used to fire people.
It must have been fun as fuck.
Oh my God.
Except
So,
fuchsia.
if you're gonna be through my hard times, you can enjoy my good times,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Don't come in and enjoy the great times if you can't hustle with me.
That part.
Yeah.
My philosophy is very, very, very simple. Teach them so good that they can open up their own shit, but treat them so good that they'll stay for you forever.
Of course, that's what
The
it's
only
supposed
problem is prematurely, everybody will leave and start their own shit.
Right.
to be.
So it's
She's
like-
not enough Indian.
It's like once they learn their shit, they're like, all right, I'm out. I'm gonna get my
Oh, they
own.
think they got their shit
Right,
together.
they think they
You
do.
can't compare 23 years
Alright,
of
well,
business
take
and
rocks
23 weeks
to
of business.
But I
Big rocks, you're never gonna go with
23 years of business,
original.
23 weeks of business.
Right.
Can't compare.
I
Right,
think
so
I
they
also
never
think
gonna
that comes
How many
with.
followers?
Say they never gonna compete.
I also think that comes with
Never.
entrepreneurship, though. Once you,
Yeah.
you know, the student wants to be better than the teacher eventually.
Well, of course.
So as you're building them and growing them, as you're building them and growing them, they then want to be better than you, and that's always that's a compliment, but it's a double-edged sword. Because it's like, I want you to be better than me, but then, like you said, 23 years of business versus 23 weeks just can't
It
compare.
just doesn't.
Can I say it's kind of similar when you actually be with your best friend and show them what you like to do, and all of a sudden they try to be better at it more than you.
Well, that's the teacher and the student.
That's
Yeah,
the teacher.
that's
That's
entrepreneurship, but it
like-
happens in everyday life with friendships.
But you can never be better than the
relationships.
original. Never. Okay.
I mean,
to say that.
Relationships,
So
boys.
that was your week, Joseph.
Yeah.
That was so you fired these two people.
Right.
So I mean, how you felt about that? Because you're still kind of talking about it. So I kind of like that you are transparent about that. I'm not trying to play it. No, because a lot of the times people don't understand. A lot of the times people don't understand and what it takes to be a boss and to run these businesses. They think just because you letting people go that doesn't affect you. So you said that happened earlier in the week and
Yeah,
it's
so
Sunday.
letting two people go out of business, I mean, it affects you a lot, big time. The only problem with my business is when I started it, and Penny knows me for about 5 years now, right? I was accessible to every single person who walked into the door. Once you reach a certain status, once you reach a 20 million plus business, you can't just be accessible
No, you
to everyone.
cannot.
Right.
So when they walk in, like, I want to see Joseph. And, I have people in place of me who will vet them out, so to say. And it's like, well, you can't see him right now. He's
Yeah.
busy. Oh, I see how it is now that he made his millions, he can't see us. No, I will have anyone sit in my office. As a matter of fact, from everybody here, we have the producer in my office, you have Jazzy in my office, I've had Penny in my office. So all are welcome in due time if I'm ready and if I'm available.
Yeah.
But finding these two
Boundaries.
people, yeah, of course,
That's
absolutely.
it.
But finding these two
Embrace.
people was just simple. It was 2024 is gonna be my year. I want to top where I was by at least 35%. And if you're gonna help me do that, your salary is gonna grow by 30%. And if you can't help me do that, then step off and let me get somebody else who can do it.
Can I ask you a
That's it.
question?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
What made you what was the specific reason, if you can say, why you had to fire them?
Yeah, great. Two things: lack of drive, right, and lack of commitment. So
Yeah.
if you have drive, perfect. I'm going to be with you every step of the way. I teach people how to become millionaires. I teach people how to make millions of dollars in a very, very simple way, right? Whether it's through trust funds. I mean, I can talk about it all day and all night. But for every dollar that you make, put 10 cents away, right? 10% just doesn't belong
That sounds
to
like
you.
a book of Henry Harrison Ford. That is a road to opulence. Is that
So-
what you're talking about?
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
the original
Yeah.
writer was
Smart.
actually Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill wrote a book literally 100 years ago called Thinking. It's called
Oh, I read that.
Think and
Yeah,
Grow
it's a
Rich.
great
Thinking of
But it's
Rich.
amazing.
Yeah.
100 years later, it still applies.
It still-
to every
Still
single
applies.
Yeah.
fundamental.
Yeah,
We have Facebook and Instagram today. They had something closely related to that in their time.
of course.
People. For example, I'm looking at this beautiful poster right here, right? Today we have Kim Kardashian. Well, guess what? 50 years ago we had Marilyn Monroe.
Right.
Time they never change. They just
It
upgrade
repeats.
back and forth.
It repeats
Absolutely.
always.
Absolutely.
Kim Kardashian.
So basically, they couldn't stay with you through the
Yeah, 100%.
difficult time. That's what you said originally, right?
100%. So if I come to work and I'm committed to work and I'm on a path to make $20 million in sales, right? I need you to be there with me and not come up with excuses because everybody wants to eat and everybody gets paid well. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody gets paid well. But if you have, like for example, right? Somebody mentioned to me, why'd you bring tequila? We have to be at work tomorrow. It's a
I
Monday. Right? You mentioned
I
earlier.
did.
Right, and that's actually a pretty good point. See, I never have to worry about that because if I decide to stay home, I can just stay home and come into work at 2 o'clock. But not everybody's committed.
bullshit.
Like, here's the problem. If I have to be at a meeting at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm not drinking.
That's how committed I am.
Well,
You get what I'm
that's
saying?
amazing, and I commend
Yeah.
you for that.
'Cause
But
it's
if
like-
my employees are going to go ahead and drink all night and then not come out because they have a stomach ache or they have a flu, then you go on their Instagram and you're like, come on, get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
That's why you never have your boss as a friend on Instagram.
But Future, how was your week? Because backstage you was ranting and raving something with your landlord. Like, what's up with her? You want me to spin up on her?
Let's talk about your landlord.
Yeah,
Yes.
Talk about
because
my
you was
landlord.
talking about it.
We gotta pull up on a pull up. We gotta pull up on a
Fuck
pull
my
up.
landlord.
She's not gonna watch this.
Fuck all landlords at
She's not
that.
gonna watch this.
They
Damn,
I'm just
Joe.
saying,
That hurts. My old landlord.
all fucking landlords, y'all take advantage of the motherfucking tenants.
Jazz like,
What happened? I wanna know
What
what
happened
on the other
specifically
side.
in this week that you feel like
Yeah.
that about your landlord?
Man, he's a bitch, and so is his family. That's it.
Oh wow.
Wait, can you speak to the mic?
His family too.
I bet as long as they know he is a bitch, and so is his family. Like the fuck.
The landlord is
Yeah,
the
nah, they
landlord.
take advantage. Like they know what they doing. Like even if you a good tenant, like I'm a good tenant. I don't make noise. I don't bring my.
You don't?
That's a lie.
I don't make noise. Nah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm a loud ass person. I am a loud ass person. But when I'm home, that's my home.
Yeah, okay.
I'm in my peace. I'm in my rock. You understand? I'm like Patrick. Nobody know what the fuck is going on in my
So
rock.
Wait.
She just likes to come in and act outside.
Wait.
Does anybody know what happens in Patrick's rock?
I never.
Nobody.
No.
Nobody. Nobody knows.
She's not gonna tell us what happened because she's Patrick.
Nah.
Nobody knows what happens in Patrick's rock.
All I gotta say is anybody knocking on my rock is gonna be a problem.
Don't
That's
knock
it.
on her rock.
Like I'm in my
Period.
sanctuary, you know what I'm saying? Double at the pot, and like all of a sudden you wanna come in and you wanna knock on my door and start some problems coming back. That's it. Don't fuck with me and my rock.
Don't
That's
fuck
it.
with you and your rock.
That's it.
Period.
That's it.
Penny,
That's
your
a
week.
mood.
I feel like my week was very overwhelming. I'm having a little bit of trouble with like work-life balance.
Okay.
I'm trying to get better at that. I told myself starting in March, I started like a new system. So I'm gonna be a lot better with the separation. But I kind of like mix. I don't know if anybody else does that because a lot of us are entrepreneurs. Like where you mix your work and your real life is the same fucking thing.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Literally.
So I've been having trouble with that.
Well, I
It's the
mean,
same.
how far are you into your business?
It depends what you mean by business. I don't even know if I have a business at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think the first couple of years you kind of get consumed with business, and I'm sure you can attest to this because you want to be great and failure is not an option.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going and going and going, and it kind of consumes you, and it does it with artists, and it does like. I think in anything that you choose in life that you know that failure is not an option, you tend to merge it, and it just becomes one.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get to some point where you're like, okay. I can't, like every day
Yeah,
is
you
not
have to, like,
consuming to this because you have to remember you're a person. And a lot of times we forget we're moms, we're business owners, we're this, we're that, and we forget that we're people.
The key is like
I don't know, I
delegating. You
can't
just
really-
gotta
That's
delegate
it. See, I have a
different
problem
things.
delegating.
Once
And
you
take
do
your
that,
finger on the
you
pulse.
have to
Yeah,
plan. Take
You
those
gotta
little
really see,
times.
you gotta
make
take
that
it from
list.
an entrepreneur
Yeah.
perspective, right?
Yes.
So for me, I have two different lives. I'm like a fucking black Hannah Montana. Like, so I have my work life and then I have this life. Eventually, I have my work life to balance this life until this life pays me the way my work life pays me and double, then yeah. But balancing out those same things can be a little tiresome. But I'm still authentically the same person.
I mean, yes, but
don't
so
lose
when
yourself.
when I was working, like when I was doing this as like you said, when I was on that mindset of like, as if my work life doesn't pay me what this life does, because I had a really good job. I was a court attorney. So me being a court attorney, it was like, I'm making so much money. Why would I go into entrepreneurship? But when I finally took that leap of I'm leaving this and I'm going with this, it did then consume me because I had nothing else to fall back on. And it wasn't, this has to pay me as much as this, because there was no longer this. I had to make this pay me more than I ever dreamed of.
Yeah.
So it does consume you, and I think you,
Delusional
like she
about
said,
this
you have
shit.
you have to get a planner, write it out.
That's it.
I
You
write
gotta write it
Write it
out.
out.
My notepad is
And
I
even
mean,
if
thousands of
on
fucking
a
notes.
woman, is it really like really important when it comes to the credit? Like it has to be perfect.
Well, that's all contingent upon what you're doing and what field you plan on going into, and if you have somebody backing you. Like I'm fortunate to have people like Joe in my life who they guide me in the right way with making
Mentorship.
smart
Right.
investments to make my money flow for me. So I kind of I fund my entire business. So I went into the game with money, funded my
But what
business. So I
made
never
you-
needed a loan or anything.
What made you go into that? Like
Well, in my business is one of the last few businesses that you make residual income. So I make money while I sleep. And
that's the game.
I mean,
That's
everybody
what you want
wants
to do.
that.
Right,
Everybody
so-
wants that.
You need help
But
with,
nobody
like,
wants
so
that.
you
do the
help
work.
people do
Nobody
like
wants to do the
coding
work.
for different.
Well, no,
tech
not really. So, like,
companies
let's say Stunner needed a fan app, and they wanted to purchase all your merch. I would be able to connect your application to Visa Mastercard, so
Okay.
I make that
Like
bridge
the
for you.
merch.
But
Oh,
every
so
time
it's a
somebody
third
buys
party.
merch from you, I get paid.
Yeah.
So everybody
Like
get
that
paid. This is
Everybody gets
so
paid,
Yeah,
correct.
that's
being
that
in this
percentage of the
industry.
tax.
So
Right.
I'm sorry, just to answer that question, credit is not important if it's contingent on if you're coming into the game with your own money and your own, and you have the right mentors that's guiding you to invest in the right things.
Love that.
There
Wait,
you
can I ask you a
go.
question?
Love that.
You
Because
gotta have the right mentors.
If you build it the right way, OPM, you use other people's money.
Right.
Oh, I Peter to pay for fucking Paul.
Okay, that
Right.
part right there.
Because that works all the
And my
time.
Right.
business is built on that.
But that also
When
isn't
you
credit.
build your
You know
shit
what I
the
mean?
correct way,
Right.
like people out here doing shit and they don't even got an LLC. They don't
Right.
got none of
Okay.
that shit.
Oh, I get
But
into
once
so
you
many-
build your shit the correct way, you straight.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's also shit. You're talking about building, so then you have that. You have that proof of your income from building.
Right.
So then your business credit is the one that's getting other people's money to fund you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people go in and they're like, I need $100,000 and it's on me. That doesn't. It just
It
wouldn't
just don't-
make
it
sense
just
because
won't
then you
work.
need to have a pro forma to decide where that $100,000 is going to. And if you have no business knowledge, you're not gonna know how to make that money make you money.
Right.
But even if you're getting a loan,
Even alone, but what I'll give you $100,000. If I gave you $100,000 right now, would you know how to make that 100, 300?
I would.
fuck yeah.
I really don't. That's my
Legally.
problem.
Legally, though.
I don't.
No, legally I would.
Legally, yeah.
Legally I would.
No, but
You gotta pay back
Yeah,
your
you know what I
loan
mean?
in a certain
It's
amount of
legally I
time. So it's like you
course,
gotta
kids'
pay
money.
And I just learned
His money's on me every
He
night.
became a billionaire because his father gave him a first million, right?
Let's not get into politics.
No, it's not
'Cause
about
I'm a
politics.
black Republican
Well,
and I like Donald.
Oh, I
So
love
we're
Donald
not gonna
Trump.
go there.
Well,
no, it's not. No, he's just saying that the model of how he created his. So if you read his book is about building his empire.
But that's a
Yeah,
part
but-
of manifestation.
and
And how where he
Oh,
saw
I'm
himself. So that's like we talking about his book and what he did, but that goes back to he authentically. Go back to my thought from the beginning. He was authentically himself, didn't give a fuck like you said, Meech,
100%.
and stayed himself, and he manifested where he was today.
That's it.
But while we're talking about that, while we're in our careers and everything, and we got all that going on, how hard is that to date? Like, how hard is that to date? Are you able to date? Are you able to date? Do
I
you
am
even have
happily
time?
involved.
pressure.
There is no dating for me.
No dating?
No,
nice.
I am happily
I
involved.
see your ring. So that means, yeah. Dior, are you dating?
I'm married
Yeah.
to
You're still dating, is that?
I didn't even see his ring.
You're
You know what I'm
still-
saying?
He dates his
You know
wife.
why?
There you go.
Right, he
Yeah, I
dates his
love
wife.
that. I read that.
Doesn't mean you don't go on a date. You sit there
No,
like,
but they mean
"That's
dating like
right."
courting, Joe. They
No,
mean like
I meant
keep it
dating like
spicy.
his
That's how you
wife.
keep it
Oh,
fresh.
right.
That's how you keep it
Being
fresh.
married is like first of all, when you're married for like 14 years, there's a stigma, oh, they've been married for too long.
No.
That's a fucking problem.
Did you just
Yeah.
say just because I'm married, that don't mean I don't go on dates?
Yeah, he
No,
goes
yeah,
on
his
dates.
wife.
Right.
Right.
But
His wife.
Absolutely.
No,
He's
you're
talking about his
but
wife.
that's
No,
why
he-
you still go 50-50 because you don't understand
the fuck, I
that.
ain't married
Remember.
nobody and it's gonna still on
He's
dates.
talking
No,
about
with his wife.
Wildin'.
You're
He means
wild.
with his wife.
She don't get it.
No, she don't get it. Future. He means he
Future.
dates his wife.
Yeah.
He's still taking
Right,
his
you're
wife
supposed
on
to
dates.
date
He's
your
still
wife.
courting her.
Oh, but you say you go on dates.
Yeah, with his
You do be with like young women all day, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
how does that happen? I can imagine there's women coming up to you like, yo, what's up? Let me get my
All day,
watch, or
every
let me
day.
get a bracelet, let me get a ring, like.
You want my AP?
Do you know? What if they want their own? Do you give it to them?
That's how you know you.
So how do you? So you specifically, how do you not fall victim to this temptation with all these influencers, all these
Too many,
girls
just say it's too
that
many.
wanna?
The biggest challenge I
Just say
have
too
to
many.
come up. It's the biggest challenge. So again, you've been to my store, you've been to my store, you've been to my store.
Joe, so I'm come to your store tomorrow.
Oh, you should definitely
I need to go to your store.
You gotta experience it. It's an experience.
It seems like it's one.
It is an experience.
Phenomenal.
So you come to my office, I have an entire bar, we drink, we sit.
Oh, really? I'll model for you.
Shit, like he'll tell you, and it's the best
The
experience.
fuck out of here. I was his wife, I bugged the fuck out. Matter of fact,
Oh, by the way, Cap,
give me a copy of your video, bro. Every time you're looking, I want the
Well,
surveillance right here. Right here,
Alright,
right on my watch, P.
so
What the
Fisher, here's
fuck
the
my
thing.
husband doing? You
So
wild.
here's the thing. So
Go ahead.
people ask me this all the time. My wife actually has
A copy?
No, she has.
All right, 'cause I was scared.
She has your location.
Right, she has my location.
Yeah.
But people ask, why the fuck she have your
The
location?
location don't mean nothing.
Because of what I do for a living.
Yeah,
And
you have
because
to
of
be
that-
That shit ain't gonna show shit.
No,
You know
I
that.
have to be
You
safe.
still in the same place. I can
trust
show
you.
you the location. You in the shop, whatever the case may be. That ain't showing that you in
No,
a bag
that
getting head or
doesn't matter.
something.
She
The fuck?
trusts him.
Well, firstly, you don't make me
Violent.
pleasure.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
Right.
underneath
Wait,
my
hold
foot.
on,
No.
Who said it gotta be?
You know it's like a whole
Who said it gotta be?
We're going
business?
someplace else.
Who
Dior.
gotta be business?
Are you dating?
I'm not paying for the bracelet. It's for freebie.
Dior, let me get into your
I'm
business.
sorry, my fault.
Because it was just your birthday.
Yeah.
And you had a lot of things going on and you had the people pop out.
Yeah.
So like who you dating in your career and things and things and things. Not
yeah.
you fishing your collar.
I mean, it's just really, it's hard to date, like, because
Okay.
I'm so committed in my career. It's like, you know, you gotta be with the right people that's really on the right page
Yes.
as you. Like, you gotta have like your own mutual agreements and know what's okay. Because what happens is, I meet a lot of good guys. They be like, okay, yeah, whatever you want, whatever, it's money, or they'll be handsome, whatever, you know,
Whatever
I meet
it
all
is
type
that
of
you
guys.
like at the moment.
Yeah, I mean all types, but it just doesn't mean it's the right time.
That's
because some of them can't handle certain things, and then it's like me, I have very low patience, and I'm not going
You
back and
serious?
forth
You
with
do?
you. I'm not giving you my location. I'm not doing any of that, because like for when you have to trust me, I'm not one of those
Yeah.
girls. So it's
Yeah.
like I'm not even with that. Once I see any of those red flags, it's clipped. I'm Aquarius, so I'll ghost
Yeah, you
the
don't got
shit out of
time.
you. Yeah.
She goes crazy on you.
Yeah, go crazy.
I just disappear. Like
You just is
I'm not
ghosted.
going back and forth with no. Yeah, I'm gonna just like it is what it is. Once I say what it is, and that's what it is. I'm not repeating myself. I said what it is. If you didn't move accordingly, then it's your loss, and you could just watch.
Do they understand? Do
Yeah.
they understand that when it? I'm sorry.
No, you was right.
Right, like, do they understand that you're gonna have men all over you at the end of the day?
That's one of the biggest issues. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you explain to them?
especially me, because I'm just like always with the guys and stuff. Because I'm a strong personality, but like
You're still a lady though.
yeah, I'm a lady, but I can't do with all the rah.
But do
the
you be
girls
honest
and
with your
everybody,
partner? Like, cause they know that you hot.
I might
but
let
they
them
know
bring
that
them-
there's gonna be
you know
men
what
in
it
their
is?
feet.
I always take them on a test. Like it's like within like the first few months or whatever. I always let a guy that I'm dating come to at least one of my events, and I test
And
him
let him see.
because he'll see that there's always like everybody.
So they
that's
don't
with
get
me,
to
I'm
see
like
you
20
perform?
deep when I go outside, and like 16 or 17 were all guys. I probably only have 1, 2 girls with
Do
me.
your men get to see you perform?
I mean, I don't care that they see me perform. What do they need to be there for?
No, but that's
You
what I'm
can
trying
watch
to
it on the
say.
gram, like it's really on my story.
She basically said, "No nigga that I fuck with can never see me perform because all these motherfuckers
So
are
basically, his job-
I like to keep it
Yeah,
very
low
kind of
key,
separate
yeah.
and low key because I
Yeah.
don't like people in my business.
Yeah.
I don't need people like, you know, having different opinions and stuff. I like to keep it separate. And when I'm with the guy, I want them to also feel like, oh, it's a special experience.
Did you
being
ever,
with me,
speaking
you know?
of a special
I said what I
experience,
said. You heard what I
did you
said.
ever have a recent special experience that made you just want to fall back and just chill?
Not recently. That was old news, you know. And when I was young, I learned quickly
Not to let them do
like,
that.
yeah, you know, like I don't got too much. I pick good guys. I'm gonna say that. I pick good guys. I pick really
turn
good
a
friends.
bad.
I feel like I'm the bad. Like not
So
the
you
baddest
turn a
person.
bag. You pick the good guys and you turn a
I
bag.
think maybe.
So okay, I get that, Penny. You, because like I've known you for years, babe. Like, what's up with your dating life? Never really got the TT cup.
I don't really date. I kind of have like a ritual since I've been younger. Well, not a ritual on
What's
purpose.
that?
Hocus pocus.
Not on purpose. That's the wrong word. I have a habit of like when I fuck with somebody, it ends up being like 10 years. And like
Oh,
I'm
your
very much
relationship,
to
girl.
myself.
Yeah.
But I'm really not. That sounds disgusting. But I guess like the history
You be
shows
getting attached.
that I don't get it. It's not even that. It's just I don't really walk around caring too much about dick. And it's like if I'm already getting dick in a certain place, I'll keep getting that same situation.
Yeah.
They don't want to leave.
Hell yeah.
And then it comes to a point where I have to be like,
But you allude so much sexuality, so it's kind of crazy that you
But
say you're
what
not
about other
dating.
things?
I
in
really
life,
don't date.
sorry?
I really don't.
You know,
date.
some people
What about the other things in life?
But I'm
yeah.
open to it. I'm completely open.
Yeah,
to
open
it.
to it.
Once
I
tells
believe
what
in
it
that.
is. I'm just not really like, I'm just
I
weird.
don't-
I'm
for
just
me,
strange.
when it comes to dating and career right now, I feel like I'm just chilling. Whatever happens, happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not no, I'm not yes, I'm not there, I'm not nay. I'm a natural flirt. Like, I'm
Yeah.
a fucking Gemini. Like, I'm a flirt heavy. But that don't mean nothing's gonna happen. I need people to know that. But, like, I think maybe in the summertime of 25.
You never know.
She's planning the relationship. She's planning the.
I'm a relationship girl, so I got time. Like,
Wait, why not
locked
summer
in, ain't no
2024?
switching up.
That's
I
it.
know, you remember what I said,
Yeah,
right?
waiting
she
a whole
said next
year.
year.
Yeah, because I don't got, yeah.
It's like I feel like ladies is just focused on ourselves right
Yeah,
now.
that's
the
what it
thing.
is.
Like,
I just
ladies
don't
are very
care.
much focused on
Stunner.
ourselves.
I am.
The guys are very much temporary, and I think it's like a new point where it's like, all right, well, I need to reach these accomplishments and these goals for what I'm doing. And like, I don't know if y'all feel like, oh, y'all outgrow men, because sometimes
No,
I just
it's
feel like
not.
I outgrow a
So
guy.
is
That's the only
that
thing.
a
I'll be with
using
someone
thing? Meech, would you say you would use a man?
I wouldn't
or
say it's
get
a
used, be
using. It's
used?
just it's an experience. I experienced you for
Experience.
this time. No,
Experience
I
that you got
experienced
experience,
it.
baby. Yes.
I experienced you for this time.
Yeah.
I've either grown, I learned something from you, and that's it. We not aligning no more, so why am I here?
That's
I
yeah.
feel like
That's
use
it.
just got a bad connotation, but it's like if you can't be used,
I
then what
don't-
is you around for?
What the
Hello?
fuck is used, bro?
we do use one another
What
for
is
things
okay, so
because you have.
abuse it.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong,
Everybody
I
gets
still love you, but at the end of the
Yeah.
day, you're doing something for me.
Yes.
Right.
Whether you're financially there for me, whether you're taking care of the
Mentally,
kids,
physically,
mentally,
sexually, whatever.
there's something,
Yeah,
and
there's
it's at
something
the
there.
end of the day, it's still a transaction.
Exactly.
It is.
That's it.
Fair
Marriage is a
exchange never
transaction,
robbery.
right.
It's true.
Marriage is a
Everybody
business
don't abuse it.
transaction.
Just don't want to be
Just don't abuse
misused.
it.
That's your
Yeah.
problem
Right.
because you being used right now. I'm using you for your time.
The thing that gets me mad
And I
is
used
the
you to
fact
be in the
that people keep confusing using as supposed to be something that y'all supposed to be doing. Like the fuck? Like what am I using you for? What? Drinks? Food? A date? A crib? To pay my bill? Something that you're supposed to do regard?
Yeah.
What is used, Monica? What is used, bro? What is used, bro? Something that you're supposed to be doing, that
Yeah, so
want to
therefore
do.
you can't get
Something that
coupons
you're
for what
supposed to
you
want to do. Nah, like you're not gonna come as a man and not be a man.
But some people
But a
accept
lot of
that.
that's
Nowadays, it's very sassy.
Right, but
But that's what I'm trying to say.
You know,
They be like,
yeah.
who's a baddie? You or
It's very
me?
much giving they wanna
Like
be
that's
pampered.
what this
Okay.
generation
And then they get mad at us
is.
because we in our masculinity.
So wait. With all that being said, especially you, do you stay loyal when there's a bigger fish in the room? So you got your man, you got your situation, right? What happened, baby? You okay?
Not because the way you said it to me.
No, because I'm
always loyal.
I know you're loyal, but I know
I'm just
your
saying,
and
like,
your outlook on
I'm a
things.
Scorpio. I'm
So,
always
would
loyal.
you-
Her, I suffer even if like it is
I'm
what
not
it is.
suffering.
But I would let everybody hear it. Like I
when
don't
you
give a fuck.
when
I'm
you
not
say
gonna-
a bigger fish, do you mean financially?
Like, I don't care. I see a person with money. I see a person
So
with money
it
with
doesn't-
cars.
so-
That shit ain't no tell me nothing, bro.
A bigger
I can get
fish.
all of that and all
If
that.
I
Why?
know my
I want that
partner,
more than a nigga.
he
But a
ambitious,
bigger-
he
yeah.
a go getter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride that shit out.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
eventually,
satisfied.
I believe
A
in
bigger-
manifestation.
yeah.
So whatever I say, that shit gonna come in fruitation.
And
Whatever
yet they
I
still
say,
be
whatever
because
I
they
write
still be
down,
whack.
it's gonna be mine. Whether it's
They still be
today,
whack.
tomorrow, 10 years
Still
from
be
now,
whack.
But
it's
you
going
know,
to
they
happen.
still be whack.
Hold on
though.
a second, Fuchsia. But you know how sometimes a lot of women will say that, not saying that you wrong, Meech, but when they get in them rooms with them people, you know what I mean? It could be them fucking Jay-Z's. It could be
But you
even
can't
well,
be-
even
sometimes
sometimes
it don't even be that deep.
even me.
It's
Even
different things.
we be
Let me
But
tell
a
you
lot
something.
of women will switch up.
Money
I've
don't
seen
drive.
that.
That's the thing. Money don't drive me.
You know what I mean?
Once it's not about money, you can ride that shit out.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the
I
day,
also think-
money is a boomerang. It comes
Right.
and fucking, it's
It
going to
comes
come right
right
back.
back.
That's
It come
it.
right back.
I make
honestly-
my own money.
So once you take,
So what is it that you're gonna bring? Like, bro,
But-
it don't even matter.
Okay, so
how where
when
you come
talking
from,
about
what
a
you
bigger
do, what
fish,
the thought.
sometimes it doesn't necessarily
Well, that's what I
have
was
to
gonna
be
say, money.
monetary.
Right.
So just give me a second.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily
It could
have
be
to
a
be
mentality
monetary.
thing. It
right.
could-
That
yeah.
man could be
Even
a
if-
bigger
it don't
fish.
have to be
Even
monetary.
if.
And he could be a bigger fish with putting you on to another thinking that you never thought before.
And you still
It could be a
don't
bigger
matter.
fish with giving
Well,
you
if that's the case, sorry, not
something
to my
else to
old
think
nigga,
about
like-
spiritually.
Yeah.
Still don't
I'm
matter.
not
My
holding
pussy
on to
still
that.
don't get wet. It don't matter.
I mean, I'm
Still not getting wet.
It ain't a ring on my finger.
Still doesn't get wet. Doesn't matter.
Alright, so here's the thing, right?
I gotta
As
talk
the
to me.
only man on the podcast today,
Hi.
you gotta get a man who fucking stimulates you
She's never had that.
physically,
She still has to go 50-50.
I'm telling you,
Wait,
up.
you find a guy. I don't give a
She
fuck how
said
much
that.
money he has or how little money he has. If he stimulates the fuck out of you, you're gonna go.
It don't matter. The best fuck still don't
She's
get it,
never-
bro.
No, she's not
She
talking
doesn't
about fucking.
No,
Sexual,
you won't
money,
understand
no
because
money.
she
It don't
doesn't
matter.
have that.
The fuck
She
that gotta do
hasn't
with anything,
experienced
B?
it.
None.
And I
See,
want
that's
her.
that masculinity that this
But
thing is
that's
complaining
exactly
about.
what it is.
Yeah.
So let me know what's sad
you gotta
though,
be-
is
you
that
gotta
I want
say yes, 'cause at
somebody
the end
to
of
do
the day-
that for
That
her.
sound dumb.
Because I
She
want
hasn't
her
let
to
that person to be like,
she
yo,
hasn't.
sit the fuck down,
Cause
shut
she
the
meets
fuck up.
niggas, she
That
meets
part,
niggas
bitch.
that'll tell her to
Bitch.
sit
Sit
down
down
and
and
shut
shut
up.
up.
I don't care about none of that you talking.
That's it.
But they'll do that to
it.
her, but still they won't provide
Well,
that thing.
that's what I was gonna
So
say.
they
It's somebody
provide
that's gonna
that.
put her in the
Provide
store
what?
era.
A
They
dinner
don't
meal?
put her in
take the
her.
lead.
They don't put her in her
Maybe you don't like
Can I
dinner.
ask you
It's
something,
it's just
Fuchsia?
what you like though.
Nah,
Like,
I'm just saying,
Fuchsia-
nigga, don't come over here
Fuchsia,
like,
is that your real
like,
name?
if there's
Is
some
that her
shit
real
that
name?
it don't matter, B. You're not
Fuchsia,
changing my
Fuchsia,
life.
can I
You're
ask
not
you
changing
something?
my life
But you're not
tomorrow.
giving him a chance to change
Can
your
I
life.
ask you-
How? By what? Nothing, B. Nothing.
Can I ask you something? What is your definition of a man?
What do you mean a definition of a
Like
man?
when you think of the perfect man, what is your definition? Like what do you see in a man?
A
Like
man
his
being
quality.
a man, bro.
Like his
a
quality.
man being
Break it
a
down.
man. A
Like
man
what?
that
Break
don't
it
complain.
down.
Bro, I had a whole father that deadass didn't complain not one thing about nothing, about building nothing, by throwing shit out, by holding shit down, by making money for making
Where
a
is he?
business. I never, ever, my dad never, ever motherfucking complained. So I never want to meet a nigga that ever complains about nothing that a man is supposed to do.
So
I'm a woman. I'm a lady. I'm a girl. I don't want to hear that.
So a provider and a leader is what you're looking for.
But I wouldn't provide for her because I can't be able to lead her because she won't be quiet. So I
If
would
you
beat
on
her.
your bullshit,
Wow.
if you're on your bullshit, how you expect the nigga to pull
They
up?
won't. They
Right,
won't.
exactly.
It's a
Because
DV
you're
case. It's DV. It gives DV, and I hate to say that.
Y'all gonna fold
I'm
because
not
of
fold-
shit
I'm
that
not
a man
folding
is
for her.
supposed to
At
do.
the end of the day,
Y'all gonna
you're your
fold
own boss.
because a
He's
man
his
is
own
supposed.
boss.
So what? It don't matter.
Can I say something?
Fuck you, bringing my nigga.
And then
Nothing.
she's
But you're
yelling.
not allowed
She
to.
can't.
What you mean you're a man? You're
And wait,
supposed to
hold on.
have it.
At
You're
the- wait,
supposed to
come on,
bring
come
it.
on. At the end of the day,
You a bitch ass nigga. If you a bitch
Hold on,
ass
one
nigga, if you a bitch ass nigga and folds, that's not my
Fuchsia, I have a
problem.
question.
But
I
at
have
the
a
end of
question.
the day, if you're
Your
about
dad-
something and he's about something, it's nothing but up, my nigga.
Then that's different.
Yes,
She's
that's
not
a
even
man.
giving-
That's
I
not
ain't
a
feeling she's not even
We
giving
both
them
that's
a
my
chance.
example. So
She's
it's
not
not
even
about what you could do
them a
for me.
chance.
It's
She
about
wouldn't.
how
She
we
wouldn't
could
give
go
him a
forward.
chance.
And I
So
was
you know what we
like,
gonna do?
So can I
We
say
gotta
something?
take a break. We gotta take a break. We gotta take a break.
Y'all
We
niggas
gotta
say
take a
that.
break. We
Because
gotta
I'm
take a
telling you, a
break.
man to
We
be a
gotta take
fucking
a
man.
break. We have to take a break.
Yeah, but if you
One
going
eye-
forward and you already coming
I
out
gotta
the
sit
boss,
here
my
and
nigga,
wait for a
like,
man to be a man.
All right, but can I just say something before we go on break very
I'm
quickly?
good.
Yes.
I am in a long-term relationship.
If I gotta sit
Fuchsia.
here and wait for a man to be a man, I'm good.
Fuchsia, let me just say something real quick.
I'm
Can
good.
Hold on, can I say something very quickly?
from the
So I was in a 10-year marriage. I'm only telling you this
Yo, Fuchsia's a wild
because
animal.
Marriage is a big word.
right. So I was in a 10-year marriage, but I was the one leading that marriage, right? And eventually,
As a woman.
and eventually that gets tired. But I was also married to a woman, so I had to lead that marriage. I met someone.
chose it.
I chose it.
Yeah.
I met someone
Your decision.
after I got divorced.
Your decision.
And I met a man who came into my life, and I was like I told you, I was a court attorney. I met a man who came into my life, and he took me in places that I never could have been, only because I allowed him to lead. So I trusted him.
Also
and
your
it-
decision.
And you brought
but
shit to the
I
table.
trusted him. I
You
brought my
brought
own to
shit
the
to the
table,
table.
but I let him lead. So it's all about, yes, they could be, they are, I want the same thing you want in a man. Somebody who's going to lead, who's not going to complain, and who's going to provide without complaining about being a man.
But
We as
But you
women
have to allow that. You have to open up to allow that for him to do that. Because if not,
give him a
if you're
chance.
being in that rough girl era,
You're a
he's
man.
never gonna go into
Okay.
he's never gonna walk
Can I
into
be
your soft girl era.
So can I be honest
You telling
with
me
you?
that you gonna fold?
We as
you
women-
gonna fold
What she wants
just
is
because a
somebody to
woman
do.
is
And that's what I've been. Yo, me. That's what the problem that me and her had. That's the problem, because she wants to do that. Because
it.
you
Instead of her ass,
she doesn't know how to.
I don't want a bitch nigga, bro.
Fuchsia.
I don't have a bitch. I don't have a but you can.
I don't want a picture.
You making your nigga
Why are we yelling?
Fuchsia, can I ask you a question?
Can we take a break? I need a break.
Let me just ask her a question.
I need a break.
All right, can I ask you a question?
What's wrong with the tequila? Fuck out of here. We sponsoring. You heard?
Oh my God.
You see, they got
Fuchsia.
Hold on,
broke host.
She has selective hearing.
Fuchsia. Joe wants to say something as the only man in the room.
Oh my God.
Yes.
A real man would never want to come home to this.
I know. And Joseph.
Cause he consider that because your wife is cheating on you right now. Your wife is cheating on you right now because you ain't got no time for her and you pissed.
You know what?
Let
I
him
love
know.
you for saying that.
Let him know that your wife is cheating on you because they ain't got no time for you at all. Because you ain't got no time for your wife. You're just sucking dick right now. What are you talking about?
Leading.
All right.
Our softness.
Oh my God. Fuchsia, can I ask you a question?
At the end of the day, the day gotta end it, and I want my man to leave.
Don't ever disrespect me. You wild. Your wife is sucking dick right the fuck now.
So,
Right.
let's take
Your
a break.
wife is sucking dick right the fuck
This one
now.
up.
better edit that.
Yeah, we're editing
All right then.
this one up.
Don't ever try to come on this side.
Yo, time to eat. Good job, bro. Good job.
That was not a good
Got
job.
intense. Time to eat.
That was not a good job. That was not a
It was
job.
the tequila.
It's not a good job.
Kept y'all on the line.
No, it's still good. Now you have to be able to control yourself.
We out here. I just don't understand. Trying to tell you, you can't do it.
I don't give a fuck you say.
Because it takes 2
I don't
seconds.
see it no more.
It's crazier
I
to
don't
be
know
sitting
what
there
you're
with that
seeing
woman
her.
the whole episode than for you to tell
I
me.
like her, you know that's the sis. And one thing what I was worried about tonight was you should be okay.
I told you.
But I feel bad for
Stunner, you look confused.
Nobody else said anything. Did anybody else say anything? Did anybody else say anything? While they were recording, did they say anything? Yo, did y'all say anything about Penny having lipstick on your nose or her nose? Did you say they got lipstick on her nose? Did you say anything?
I told you earlier.
Penny had lipstick on her nose.
The cop.
Alright, just letting you know. I didn't want to say nothing until them. You see? And you can't tell me I'm a bad friend. Don't tell me that. I'll tell you.
It's about I don't know what you see. I don't see it anymore. I don't think it was that. Because before last week it wasn't about tequila.
Come on,
Yo,
the break room. You not trying to go to the break room? Come on. Yeah, let's go.
You gotta decompress.
Matt, I got Springs. You like Springs? Yeah, I got Springs. You gonna roll it up?
Yeah, I roll it, pull up.
Roll the sprinkles up.
I'll let her go in a second. It's cool. Listen, let's do a
Because babe, I've been loving her and I wanted to make sure that you was good today.
I'm not hungry, so I'm gonna just hang out. No.
I want to hear it. Okay. I mean, I was thinking hold on a second. You put that over there.
You wanna eat? You wanna eat? You wanna eat?
Oh, you wanna? Oh, okay. All right. You wanna talk to her?
Hold on, wait, let me get some Moscato. Yes, let's bring and some syrup.
Yeah, that man got it.
No, I don't know, but we gotta get out of here. Now we gotta get out of here.
I don't want to be in that small room with all the weeds, so I'm just gonna hang tight.
I'm gonna turn the mic. Just give me one mic here. Give one, whatever one she can. Oh, performance, right? Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do the performance now?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, so let me move out the way.
You have to have your things tailor made,
I'm the
man.
type of chick to make you say it with your chest. Catch you talking stupid, I might aim it at your vest. Chillin' in the gutter cause I move with the connects. Crib is in the birds but I be trapping in the jets. See me coming, watch these bitches running high. I heard they talking on my name, on my side. Smell the fear, they got that look inside their eyes. Should I flex or keep it calm, I can't decide. I've been bossed up, last person talking, they got chalked up. I was getting flipped like a coin cause they tossed up. I can hang with bitches and they friends cause they washed up. Catch me swerving in and out the lanes, taking shortcuts. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Too many frogs, too many snakes, too many rats, I see them plotting, but this phone what I protect,
Go and check the stats. Real princess of these streets, check the facts. Bitches hating and it's blatant. Wanna fuck with niggas I dated. How you basic and you frontin' with them filtered up ass faces? Tryna tell me you my slime, want the game, bitch it's mine. Stacking chips and dropping dimes, sitting pretty in a how you faithful when you lying? Stressing and you crying when you coulda got in line. Stop playing with me. All these niggas on my line, texting I decline when the ass was on my mind. Stop playing with me. 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 They jumping ship to ride my wave like a jet ski. Would've thought they Channel 5, how they press me. It take more than new Chanel to impress me. Bad bitch, take your mind like I'm Jessie. Hellcat, red and white, blast off like Team Rocket. Pussy hoe wanna race with me in that Civic, I'm like stop. Hit the bank on a re-up, did fashion we can't keep up. Now I'm with my new nigga, count racks with our feet up. Like, how you faithful when you lying? Stressing and you crying when you coulda got in line. Stop playing with me. All these niggas on my line, texting I decline when the ass was on my mind. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
We back from a dope ass break. As I can see on set, my girl Fuchsia had to catch a plane back to the ghetto where she was because she was just giving very ghetto vibes. So now wasn't the time. But however, she gonna be mad as fuck that she missed Stunna Dior's performance because it was a whole vibe. I know y'all felt that shit in the room. Yo, Stunna, babe.
Yeah.
Like, girl, like you really on they necks, and I'm loving it.
With me.
Fuck with your kid. Yeah. So let me ask y'all a question because we left off with speaking on business, right? So like, what's the hardest part about business and like standing on business? Because you see, 2024, everybody wants to stand on business. So we have all these entrepreneurs in the business. So what's the hardest part of actually standing on business?
Ooh, I feel like one of the hardest parts is like when you have someone that's close to you, but you got to sacrifice them because they don't understand code of ethics. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the code of ethics and what's good for the brand and what's not good for the brand. But you genuinely fuck with that person. But you have to stand on your business and everything, especially when you like striving to reach like a bigger goal, like, and you have something bigger and they don't always see that yet. Like sometimes people don't know, oh, this is about to be a multi-million-dollar company. Right. And they're getting in and they're just like blowing up the original investment because they don't see the plan, you know? Because I feel like that's a very tough part.
It's your vision because everybody not supposed to see it. Have y'all ever got to stand on business? Like, as you being a nail tech, do you get influencers trying to come to you like, hey, babes, do you want to collab? Or can I get this for free?
No, you cannot.
Exactly.
I know you, Joseph. They be trying to do something.
Absolutely. Nah, it's no discounts because at the end of the day, if you don't pay me, you won't pay the next person.
There you go.
That's not true. If I don't pay you, I'm getting it from an ambassador, another company.
So that's what I'm just saying with the business. How does it work?
Okay, I see that. But me speaking upon like my clientele, and I have got ambassadors reaching out to me. It's like, nah, because I gotta pay my bills. Yeah, you may be up in all of that, but all it is a shout out.
Yeah, but
when I got my day ones holding me down for years.
But you never know what one, like you could do one thing and say it's Cardi B's nails.
No, and I'm not taking away from that. I'm not saying like I haven't, you know what I'm saying? I haven't like gave somebody an ambassador or even a celebrity. I've done celebrity nails. Like, I've done it, but sometimes it's not even worth it.
So when do you stand on business? Like, how do you know which clientele to work with? Like you, Joseph, you have a liquor store. You have a jewelry store. So I'm pretty sure they're always constantly females, even males, whoever coming at you like, yo, let me get a bottle. Will you do a consignment? Or do you lend out jewelry for like videos and things like that?
Yeah, so when it comes to lending out jewelry, I tell them I'm not a rent-a-center. I'm not a rent-a-center. Don't come to me for free jewelry or for an event.
Have you ever lent out jewelry?
I have in the past because you wanted to grow your brand. Right. What ends up happening is, let's say somebody comes in and take a $60,000 necklace, right? And they're careless about taking your necklace. And now that necklace is damaged, it's no longer a $60,000 necklace. Mm-hmm. You understand? You take a $60,000, of course, you take a nice Mercedes Benz and you slam it, now you got a
So Method Man, he brought that jewelry from you?
So
you didn't do a consignment.
So Method Man, He's actually a very interesting character. I got to spend about 6 hours with Method Man, and on 3 different occasions. What a delight to work with. We produced one of his videos with Kitty got it, and it was such a nice event. It was just such an event. We shot the video in Brooklyn, and we actually shot a video in my store, where my store gets robbed, and it was the funniest thing. By the way, just on that note.
So that jury in that video, was that consignment? Did you give that? Like, how did that work?
So the truth is, in that video, we had close to $280,000 worth of jewelry.
Wow.
And it was all for the betterment of the actual music video.
Okay.
Whether they purchased or not, I cannot disclose that.
Yes, that's
but
personal.
I will tell you.
You know, I was trying to dig into that TT code.
I can't. But there were definitely interests in my designs, in my work.
Okay.
Like, for example, a nice watch like an AP or a Rolex. It's not my
Yes,
design,
I
it's
see
not my
Queen
work.
got the AP on
Yeah, it's just to know that we carry this type of merchandise, but my designs are my personal designs.
And that
right
Jay
there.
has this.
Oh, of
Is
course.
this a baguette emerald set? What's
Oh yeah,
this?
well that's actually baguettes, emeralds, and round stones.
Oh, those are my
46 carats
favorites.
diamonds at $38,000 in VS1G
okay,
color
'cause
goods.
per-
Yeah, so
Get it,
that was
Jazzy?
actually.
Get it jazzy.
So
So
she
this
actually,
is a custom design.
Okay.
So she actually bought that as a milestone, and every person
Really?
who reaches a certain milestone in the business wants to treat themselves. Whether it's
Yes.
a woman to a
Fact.
Michelle watch, whether it's a man to a Rolex watch.
And you
I
have,
got
and
my
she has the
little-
Michelle
my
watch
little
one too.
Rolex, I ain't got it now, but that's when I got my
So
little
this
Rolex.
is so your relationship is a real business relationship.
Oh, yeah.
It's not on no I'm such and such, I do
No,
this,
no,
I do
no.
that.
We both equally give each other business.
Respect.
No, and this I just wanted to say this is a custom Michelle watch. This is not, you can't buy this at the stores, but
Yeah, but it's like I sell.
get with Joe about these watches.
Okay, so
Joseph,
So-
if I bring my watch, you could.
you give
yeah.
custom Michelle's.
So her and I became friends because I've never had anyone buy me food or drinks.
Really?
Yeah. And I met her at a party, and I woke up to her and I said, can I buy you a drink? She goes, can I buy you a drink?
Bossy.
And I was like, holy shit, I never had that. And I
See?
go, all right. And like she mentioned, the fact that she said, we'll have a Macallan 12 neat. I was like, damn, this girl knows her drinks. This is not
You
some
was
regular,
impressed.
yeah, this is not some regular girl.
Yeah.
And we've done a lot of business, of course, and I've helped her business, and she, of course, in return, helped my business. And we've been friends for like 6 years, and it's a pretty solid relationship and a pretty solid friendship.
So that's a one hand washes another and both hands wash the face sort of
see,
thing.
So any good man who's a married man, if you have no problem introducing your friend to your wife, then you know that you have no problem being
Because I was just about to follow through with that question. Because remember, we was discussing that before when it comes to business and relationships.
Oh, yeah.
And then with your wife. So your wife is very aware.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
my wife
me and his
knows
wife.
her,
Yeah,
of
I was one of the first people to hold his baby when he was born.
Oh,
Yeah,
so that's
absolutely.
One of the only people he trusted to hold
Do
his
you
baby.
have clients like that as well?
Or I'm a therapist.
Like
I'm
you
a
are
nail
auntie?
tech.
Yeah.
I'm a therapist.
Like Dior.
Everybody.
I know,
me.
Stunner, you in the music industry, and not only just music, you was model, you definitely did a whole lot of things. Would you say you have your specific people that is like you?
Yeah, I feel like my management is like that. Like, you know, it's a full time. The clock doesn't stop when you're in the industry. So it's like you gotta be available. You gotta be up. You gotta go through it. Like every day is not a perfect day. And when you find people that like you genuinely fuck with, then you know.
Absolutely, I think that's a key part of being a business owner is having the people you know you can call, and it's strictly.
Because a lot
it's
of people
not,
try to do it on their own. It's
Right.
like, nah. I
You
need
know
a
what's so crazy?
team,
I was
right?
in
and the people you call as attractive. Everybody in this room is attractive, right? So as attractive individuals, you can meet someone who may at the initial have that intention of, I want to talk to them. But if you could take that from a friendship to a friendship level, that friendship and a strictly friendship thing, that friendship could go really well. And you know, you have that person you can call on, or that might become
your confidant.
Your confidant, where you could sit there and say, hey, I'm going through this. What do you think?
Yeah.
So I think that's super important to have your village in business, because a lot of people talk about their village in life and creating that village. But my village in life wouldn't know anything about my business, right? Or the ins and outs or the stressors of having to fire someone. Yeah. Oh yeah, my village. I mean, don't get me wrong. Joseph has been around my family and my friends, but we have our own village of business people that I would call and say, hey, I need $1 million loan. Who can get it to me, or can you get it to me? And what's going to be the interest rate? You know. People like that you can call on for situations like that, because in business the stresses are completely different than in life. You have people's livelihoods in your hand when you employ
can I
people.
add to that? So one of the most important things she just said is, if she needs $1 million and she calls me, I'm not going to be the one to give you the $1 million. but I definitely have somebody in the banking
Right.
system.
That
Resources.
knows.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
like, hey,
but
this
what
is my
if
girl,
you're
hook 'em
a
up.
person by yourself like Penny? I've known you for years. And we don't have a team. We don't have that. It's by ourselves. And we literally grind out the mud and we do this. So if you have
that by
teams in these
choice?
things,
So-
sometimes that's by setup. That's by not trusting
So-
people.
Yeah, it's by-
That's
I
by
wanna-
having these teams.
I wanna
that
answer that if
say
you don't
they
mind.
they can do these
Portia.
things. That's by people not being authentically, genuinely themselves. Because you'll meet a lot of people that's just their representative.
Right.
So how do you deal with that?
So
in your
here's my thing, right? And I've learned it. Sorry, I've learned this recently that when you know old people used to be like, "Tell me who you walk with, I tell you who you are," right? And if you never heard that, you've heard birds of a feather flock together.
But they don't always do.
But hear me out. So when you start seeing that, like Penny, like I exchanged numbers with Penny and said, "Call me, girl. Don't worry about it. I'm not charging. I'm not doing. Just give me a call." Because sometimes you have to put yourselves in the right rooms with the right people. I met a group of women the other day. It was 5 Spanish women. I went to like a self-love workshop. I wound up meeting a group of women who were all business owners, and they just genuinely wanted everybody in that room to grow. So sometimes you have to put yourself out there, even if you don't trust people, but just to kind of get a feel, because energy will tell you more than people's mouths.
But what if you do? What if you do put yourself out there? What if you do all these things? That's why I had to look at Penny and say this, because me and Penny been in a lot of the same rooms, know a lot of the same people, do a lot of the same things with different platforms, but we're the only ones that don't have our own individual team. So it's just you. So how do you deal with this?
I don't.
in
I
this
do a bad
business?
job of dealing with it. It's too much for me. But it's like I don't have a team, and I'm not sure if I want to pay a team. It's like I'm in a weird place where I don't know what to do with that. I do everything myself, everything. And it's a lot.
How about investing in a mentor?
But who
Because
though?
a lot-
Who can you trust?
I mean,
But that's where it comes into
It's
putting
like,
yourself
you
in
got-
different
right, you
rooms.
gotta
And it
just
also
gamble.
comes
It's a
with
gamble.
delegating. Like you have to find people. Like the best thing I learned with this business, like I've been in the industry for over 10 years and I've had successful as a fashion designer, as a stylist, style celebrity, as a model, big videos. And I didn't have, and people always give like a lot of credit. Oh, you had a team, that's why you're successful. A lot of it is finding people that's willing to grow with you. And if you have the
Yes.
knowledge,
Say that
you
again,
gotta
Stunna.
like delegate them to do certain things so that way you're able to like use your skills to do this. If you know that this person is good at bringing the money, don't have them come and talk to them, have them bring the money, you filter it through the system. If you're not good at, you know, doing whatever checks and balances, find someone that you know that you're good at math, have them join it and build your foundation like little by little. If you sitting there not trusting nobody or not trying to like give the chance, because I feel like when I was like 18 I was the same way, and I'm an only child and stuff, so I grew up like I moved to New York by myself. I've done everything on my own as well, like, you know, so I feel like walking on both sides. People used to always say, oh, you have to, if teamwork make the dream work.
That's
you know
what
what I'm
they
saying?
say.
That's what they say. And I used to be like, well, I do it by myself and I got
be the
it.
problem.
And it took for like a while for me to realize like, oh, when you have people around you, like if everybody on team for the winning team, like you gonna get on. So everybody around me is powerful. Me, I feel like my business skills behind the scenes are very more strong than just being in front of the camera or just doing things like that, because I know people that can call this person who can, you know, pull strings
Maneuver.
here. So you're not always, you know, saying, oh, I don't have the money to put into my marketing. I don't have this to do this or get this. Yo, I don't have the $500 to pay that amazing photographer.
I had this ex that told me, he always said like, yo, work for yourself. He said, it's 3 of y'all, me and my 2 best friends. He said, you go to school for business, you be a lawyer, you go to school
I
for
like
marketing, and bomb.
I
Y'all
like
come
that
together
ex.
and y'all make it happen. Y'all make something shake.
Well, that's what I was also going to say.
I
You
like
have to
that,
learn
X.
how to invest in yourself. So if you're struggling with
But
business
that doesn't
knowledge,
have nothing to do
No, but
with
hear me
having
out.
a team.
So, but hear me out, because when you start investing, like you buy a workshop or you join a class on business, right? What happens is
building.
now you're bringing other like-minded individuals into a classroom setting that all want to learn the same thing. So now
Each
I
one
learned,
teach
hey,
one.
Stunna's good with math. So maybe I mastered this math class, but Stunna is great at math. So okay, let's collab on that. And she's good with marketing, so let me collab with her, because now y'all all in the same setting and y'all all want the same thing. So you've put yourself in a room with like-minded individuals that all want to go on the same path.
I believe that as
So
well.
I think investing in yourself and putting yourself, because I go to like trade shows that I don't particularly care to spend
Networking is so
$400 to go
big.
to.
On your
But it's
network.
building that
So
network in that
big.
trade show.
But how do you
And that's
work
what I'm
out like
saying,
the
going
pay
to different
aspect? Like,
rooms.
let's say you're in the room with
What
3
if you're in the-
like-minded
I feel like
individuals.
at
How
the
do you
end-
work out the pay aspect of that? Like,
Well, they all have to see the value in your dream too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you also need
True.
people that want to work for free, that work
Right.
for nothing. They gotta believe in your
And
dream.
our
Because at the
talents,
end of the day, when we building this, the money's not
The
coming
money's
in
not
right now.
there.
But if you believe in your dream, it's gonna be there.
And it's gonna be
It's
people
gonna
that
come.
believe in it for
So
you.
let me tell you, when COVID hit, I'm in a building where there's no windows. Like there's windows, but you can't open them. So COVID smashed my industry, like smashed us. We were all working from home. I had to lay off 90% of my staff. And the 10% I had, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to pay them after. And I literally sat down with them and said, listen, I don't know what's gonna happen with this. New York is taking this very seriously. So here's 2 options. You move to my Atlanta location and you work there because they were open. Or you thug it out with me and you go with no pay. You get on unemployment, you do what you have to do. But I promise you when I come back, I'm gonna be 10 times better. So when COVID finally opened, all of them are making 6 figures now because they wrote out that rough patch for me. That
So you
now they're
gotta
all
have
VPs
people- So
and stuff.
basically, you just
That's what
gotta
she was
have people
talking
that believe in you.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank.
Loyalty.
Period. Because
Joe, what
I
did you
got
do
some
before jewelry?
Instagram followers that I never met in my life,
And they be,
will
yo, your
ride out for me
number one
heavy,
fucking
heavy.
supporters.
And it's so
When you got your
crazy.
right hand man right there, like,
Not doing
And they won't
nothing.
like, and I'm telling you, and I want to meet them so bad because they be like the besties. Like you see them have kids and shit, and they will ride with your shit.
Yeah.
And those be the
It
people
be
that
them.
be putting you onto other little situations.
little
though, and you'll be
situations.
getting
Right.
random.
Penny.
And you also have to remember that you're gonna lose a ton of friends in this process.
I'm about to use my followers.
Your friends.
No,
I never thought about that.
and you gotta
Wow,
be
why
willing
you
to
just
do
said that?
that.
You literally
That's
said
it.
that.
So, Penny, can I
followers?
tell you something?
But you're
Yeah, I
growing.
use,
So the
like,
most
people
important
I
thing-
only know. I mean, I use.
Right? And I'm sure you'll agree with me on this one also, because you're in the music industry. The whole notion it's not about what you know, it's about who you know is all trash.
It
It's
is
garbage.
bullshit,
It's
yeah.
bullshit. It's not about who you know. It's about who knows you. I know Donald Trump. Donald Trump don't know me, right? So it's not about who you know, it's who knows you. So the question is, you have to sit one day and say, well, who knows me? And the biggest reason why a lot of people don't make it is because they're too fucking afraid to ask. See, I'll get
ask
into a
not, you
room.
have not.
I'll get into a room with 10 multi-millionaires, and every single one of them is 10 times smarter than I am, right? I'll play my part. I'll order them $1,000 drink, and I'm like, hey, listen, there's no doubt in my mind that you do something that I don't do, and I'd like to learn. And everybody who has made it in life has no problem to go ahead and tell you what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, and walk you through it step by
That's
step.
true, yeah.
Because a good person would want you to do well. So, for example, if you, and I'm going to say this really, really tight, after the show, I'll give you my number. And if I
have your
can't talk
number.
to you, you have my number. I'll show you do.
Yeah, he said
If
he
you
know you.
if you don't want to call me, call my staff. Like, hey, listen, what is the
I'll
first
just
step?
call you directly because I
Call me directly. Get an LLC going. Once you get, and you have great credit. If you have good credit in America, like it's better than
Leverage
street
that.
credit.
What's
I promise you.
considered good
There you
credit?
go.
Good credit.
What's considered
God,
a good
leverage.
score?
Yeah, what score?
Because
So-
a lot of people
It
think
depends. It's contingent on what you're trying to get with it.
doesn't
Because if you're
matter,
gonna get a
but-
Macy's credit card, $650.
I was about to say,
But-
You know what I
650 is
mean?
like
Yeah.
81
Okay, so in what we're
It's more like
doing,
credit
Joseph,
we're
what-
all in
yeah.
this room doing big things, right? What would be a perfect credit score? Some people say 720. I think 720 is a perfect credit score. Am I wrong?
Right. So credit score industry has actually changed about 5 to 10 years
Yeah.
ago. It used to be 800, right? So if 800 was a perfect score and you were at let's say 600, you were now considered at a good credit score. Then they go ahead and they amped it up to 850.
50.
Now you suddenly went from a good score being at 600. Now you're at a fair score,
Mediocre.
right? Yeah, you're a fair score. Regardless of what your score is, it has to do with your history. Now I'm going to say this publicly on camera. My credit score right now is at 807.
Oh, wow.
But that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is that my debt is at. I don't know if I should even say this.
No, don't say your debt.
So no, but here's the
Why
thing.
not?
So the debt is about at $5.7 million.
Oh, you-
And people tell me, oh my God, I don't want to buy this on a credit card. I don't want to buy this because it's going to ruin my credit score. It will not.
No.
It's all about how you leverage it.
how you
I
play it.
promise you.
How you
And if you have good credit score, why the fuck are you not taking advantage of
I
that?
don't use credit cards. I don't take out loans.
Why? Why?
I'm ignorant. I don't know anything about
You
it.
shouldn't.
guys-
So guess
we
what?
need
Now
a
you know somebody who knows you.
financial show.
Right.
We need a show
all
to
I-
get
that's it.
financial.
Well, that's why I told
Right.
Penny to give me a call because
Yeah.
we can,
So I'm
and then
glad
me and
we're
Joe will
all
work
networking.
together.
Basically, I'm
like
still
that.
stuck on my 9 to 5 mentality when I was broke, sleeping on floors, and had terrible credit. And now I have good credit and I've built my life up, but I have no knowledge.
I'm glad.
And you know what? It's hard to get out of that. It's hard to get out of that struggle mode.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, I don't know
I remember not wanting to go into like a designer store because I was like, well, I might not have this money, but I'm like, why are you still like? It was. Like I would hold on to my money so tight because I'm like, well, if something it all fails, at least I got some money.
Yeah.
That's another.
And that's the worst mentality to have.
You have to change the way you think of a dollar
mindset.
bill and think that the dollar bill is going to come to you, and just know that it's yours. So I'm kind of glad we need a show on like financial.
Done.
Joseph.
Let's do it.
And I'm gonna keep.
And I want you guys because you are super
She
smart,
cannot
Jay.
keep that.
and you have.
I
some
like you, but not
insight.
$35,000. I like
to
you.
be like a woman and to be sitting here and to have all this knowledge about credit and how to do your LLC, even in the back when we was just talking, I just let it spud.
And I mean,
Penny has some questions.
Sorry,
I want to know
yeah.
what Penny questions, and I want to win.
I have some questions.
Wait,
Is
but
it-
what's
is
the
this-
prize? Can we know the
Can we
prize?
know-
So I
is it
can
a
know how
prize?
competitive I gotta be?
Do we got
So we're going into those
Because
questions.
I'm a
then I might have to
competitive
get
sore
real
loser.
competitive.
Prize, don't worry.
But what is it?
What is the prize?
All right.
First.
Oh my
Watch him
God.
come with that teddy bear. Watch it be that teddy bear.
Not the Panda Express.
You can keep that.
Oh, could the prize be free finance? Oh no, we're doing that already because we're gonna have a show on.
Well, I do
finance.
workshops. Just to FYI,
And
I do Zoom workshops on financial
Can you
literacy.
tell us about that real quick
Yeah.
before Penny gets into her questions?
But that's what I was gonna
where
say.
Can we find your financial workshops?
So y'all can follow me on the Processing Queen _ the Processing Queen on Instagram, and I always promote my workshops and stuff. We do in-person workshop. I'm actually doing one sister to sister coming up March 16th.
dope.
And what that is just women coming together and kind of learning financial literacy as well as like loving themselves and through mental toughness and loving themselves through learning how to be mentally tough.
Say that again.
Nice.
Mental toughness and how to love yourself through that mental toughness. And this was just in the first, like this year that I started doing it.
Femininely, because babe,
Right.
you give me
Well,
this
mental
feminine
toughness is
boss
not
vibe.
tough. It's just
Right.
being able to I walk in rooms full of men all the time. My industry is a men-driven
But you
industry.
Still lead with your femininity.
Absolutely,
I
and
see
I'm
that,
not afraid
but-
to ask questions. So like I'll be like, "Well, how'd you make $1 billion?" I mean, like, what'd you do special? Did you sprinkle
Right.
some fairy dust? Like, so,
put the
and then I
salt
find
on
out,
it?
and then I'm able to dish that out to the
I love
workshops that I'm
So
gonna do.
y'all
Yeah.
gonna make sure y'all tune into that workshop,
Yeah.
and then you already know the link is gonna be in the bio underneath, and and we're gonna have our back because we need a financial thing because I think it's important that we all
Because they
know.
lack that. They don't teach that in school.
Right.
don't
How many
teach
people
that.
in here
They don't-
invested in
I
stock?
started,
Not you.
I started.
Okay, you're
learning
invested in
financial
stock?
literacy
I tried
at
to.
like 32 years
I
old.
tried to
35.
invest in stocks, but because I lacked the knowledge,
Right.
I was
Same.
insecure
Well, that's
in
the thing.
myself.
Joseph,
and my
make us
decisions.
rich. What are you doing?
Give me a
Joseph,
call.
make
Supposed
us
to make
rich.
us rich.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was interested in stocks. He told me a stock to invest in. I threw money into it, and I made a ton of money.
Okay, 'cause
But I
that's
also
way.
trusted him. I was just like,
And you have to go with your energy and your vibe and your gut. Come on, Penny. It's wait.
I put
You
money
said
in stocks
okay.
and crypto for a few years over
Oh,
time.
you did crypto too?
Yeah, I have money.
I always knew you were smart. I knew it.
I'm very strong on the
You
business
get-
side.
so we gonna feature you on my webinar.
I got a few talents.
I'm gonna feature you on my webinar,
It's
Stunner.
about the
I can
business
tell.
first. I
You
feel
know why
like-
I knew you were smart? I've been knew you were smart since I met you a few years ago when you did the radio, right? But we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about right now. I knew you were super duper smart because all these bitches got packs and you the only bitch with grabber.
Anytime somebody going one way,
And she
listen,
has her own
Going
business.
next
You have your own
way.
business.
Yeah, I have multiple businesses.
And what's so
yeah.
crazy is
She's a
it's not like
multi-business
it's like whack grobs or whatever. Like it's kind of really smooth because I don't really like grobs.
No.
But yeah.
I'm in the music industry. I can't bring no bad grub to the function.
Okay. Nobody
Would
got
not do
grobs
good in
and you the
business, so.
only one that started that.
Yeah, shout out to the Real Fonto. That's it's a partneration
Yes.
collab with them. They're partnered with a lot of other artists like Don Q and so forth. So yeah, we just
I love
released
that.
this on my birthday.
Yeah.
Do you have that little baggie that you showed me?
You do, and I got it.
I
Oh, you
think
have
I
one too?
a
In my bag because I'm taking it home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have some more actually.
She got
I don't
definitely
smoke,
got some.
but
You guys want this?
I want to smoke.
But we after this is done, we
I'm
gonna smoke
interested
that.
in being a smoker. I just wanted to show it.
But look at that.
Yes, Donna Dior, close up, zoom in on a
Oh,
thing.
zoom in on that. Zoom in on that grobs.
She's a music artist and she has businesses, multiple businesses. Okay,
And she's the princess
Yeah,
of some
she's the
country.
princess.
Of North Ghana, West Africa.
Get to it.
No shit, North
Penny,
Ghana.
I want to win. I want to win these.
So we're sitting in the room with royalty.
But what is the prize?
I don't know.
He won't let us know the
Art
prize.
said there was a prize,
Joseph,
and I'm gonna
this is
tell
the
y'all
prize.
right now.
This is the prize.
I am a competitive sore loser. So let's go.
All right, so I'm gonna go in order of this way. I'm gonna go counterclockwise, okay?
Is the Q&A? I mean,
It's a multiple.
No, it's like
choice.
if she gets it wrong, then they
I don't
move
know
on.
what's happening. I just want to win.
So these are like sex education kind of questions.
Okay, so Penny got some questions. Yeah, all know that I'm a competitive sore loser, so I kind of want to win. Yeah.
Good luck.
All right.
Good luck.
Are you going to win? Is the question.
I want to.
Okay, so the first question, Paris, I'm gonna start with you, is what is the average duration of sexual intercourse for most couples?
For the
Wait.
average-
A, 5 minutes, B, 15 minutes, C, 30 minutes, or D, 1 hour?
Average for most couples. You gotta get a quickie. I'm gonna say 5 minutes. A.
Correct.
Oh, I told y'all I'm a motherfucking winner.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
So now, does Paris go twice?
No, now
All
it's
right,
Joe.
Yeah, okay, so 1 point. Somebody calculate the points.
Yeah.
I'll hold on this right here.
Yes, so you can take.
Point, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was right. Question number 2 is which hormone is often referred to as the love hormone and is released during sexual activity? A, estrogen, B, testosterone, C, oxytocin, D, serotonin.
Serotonin.
Incorrect.
Nope.
Oh, which one me?
A?
No.
Nope.
B. No.
It's my turn to answer the question. Oxytocin.
Hey.
Hey, 1-1. Okay. Paris, you better get on it.
So now it's the question goes to her.
No, it's yours.
Right?
Yours
Wait,
turn,
because
yes.
she answered it right. So
Yes, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what percentage of women may experience difficulty reaching orgasm through intercourse alone? Wait, I don't
Intercourse
understand.
alone.
What percentage of women may experience difficulty reaching orgasm through intercourse alone? Okay.
High
That's so sad for
percentage.
them.
A, 10%, B, 25%, C, 50%, D, 75%.
These bitches.
Like they need a rose, they need a dildo, they
Like,
can't,
intercourse. That means like
They're not-
penetration.
they're not,
I'm gonna say
yes,
75%.
Yeah, because they don't know their bodies.
that's correct.
Correct?
She's,
Ding, ding, ding.
that was correct.
Oh, it's tight. I gotta shut up now.
Wait, so we
Yeah,
got,
that one
oh,
point.
damn, okay. So, I'm moving on to the next
3
question
points.
with Paris. Right? Okay. What is the most common reason for erectile dysfunction in men? A, lack of arousal. B, performance anxiety. C, physical health issues. Or D, emotional distance.
I would say performance anxiety. Oh, fuck. Is that my final answer?
I don't know, is it?
Yes, you already
Wait,
answered.
You can't go back to
Wait, run the choices. Run the
No,
choices
Joe, go
again.
ahead.
Questions. There's a lot more questions.
Run
Okay,
the
go ahead.
choices again.
All right, I'm gonna read the whole question again. What is the most
missed it
common
from-
reason for erectile dysfunction in men?
Can I change?
You can't.
No.
Already.
Next.
A, lack of arousal. B, performance anxiety. C, physical health issues. Or D, emotional distance.
Emotional distance.
Are
Absolutely.
you speaking
Yeah.
for yourself or are you
Well,
speaking for
yeah, I don't know if
everybody?
you're talking. Yeah.
That's not true for
The
everybody.
answer is actually C, but I would say it's D.
Which you gotta pick one.
Well, it's C.
He's putting on for the city boys.
It's
right
what?
now.
It's
It's actually
true.
C.
It's only because he's a man he won that, or I would.
No, I was gonna say C as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But literally, you
Not
won one.
emotional
You won
distance,
one.
though.
No, she
No,
didn't
I
win
didn't
one
win
yet.
nothing.
No, you have to.
Okay, so
Bong,
it's 1, 2,
bong,
3.
bong.
Paris
No,
won.
Jazzy won
One,
something.
two.
Yeah, we all have one except for her.
Oh damn!
The
No,
question is
come on, let's
mine.
go. Read the question. Read the question.
So we got
I
a
need
tie.
point.
You're the only one that needs to catch up.
I need a
Okay.
point.
So you're tying with everyone. Be optimistic. You need to be optimistic. You could win this whole shit. You literally
Any one
could.
of us could.
Okay.
Hey,
Next question is, what is the term for the surgical procedure that sterilizes a man by cutting or blocking the vas deferens?
Oh, I know
A,
this
a
one.
vasectomy, B, a hysterectomy, C, a tubal ligation, or D, an oophorectomy. I don't know.
What's
I don't know what any of that meant. A is a okay. I'm gonna read the question over.
It's
Vasectomy.
A.
No,
It's
You
A.
can't even reading the questions
chances.
over.
It's A.
Wait, whose turn
It's
is it?
just A.
That's correct.
I got the point.
Because it said the vasectomy. They said it in the.
So now we're all getting tied up.
So I'm the next question.
You're the next question. Okay, so what is the average menstrual cycle length for most women? 14 days, 28 days, 35 days, or 42 days?
28 days.
You're the winner.
Everybody knows that already.
I didn't fucking know that.
But you're not supposed to.
You better know
That's
that.
my wife.
No, you supposed to know that.
I never do.
You should know.
You should know because
She
then
got
she
like a
goes to the
fucking
mikvah.
calendar.
Oh, okay, you won twice.
got
On
the
to the
ad.
next. On to the next. I told y'all I'm a competitive sore loser.
Your Highness.
Okay.
If Fuchsia was here, it'd be very toxic right now.
Oh my god.
Okay, what part of the female anatomy swells and becomes more sensitive during sexual arousal? This is so obvious, man.
Do we have to give a,
And that means she's
multiple
gonna
choice?
fucking get it too.
Yeah.
Just read the question.
Why do you not want a multiple choice?
Because I just know the
You
answer. Like,
can't
why?
give it,
Well,
make it
it makes it
harder
So
too
you feel
obvious.
so confident that you know the answer.
No, it's Stunner's question.
It's her
Go
question.
ahead.
Okay, so which part of the female anatomy swells and becomes more sensitive during sexual arousal? A, the clitoris, B, the vagina, C, the labia, or D, the uterus?
It's the clip.
You didn't even know that, Joseph.
Baby girl, trust me.
You don't even know how
It's like
you
the one-
don't even know how it works.
So
I
now
could give
we're
you
all
a
tied
lesson or
up.
two.
We're literally wait. You have 2 points. She has
Yeah, I
2
got
points.
2 points, 2 points, 1
Go
point, 1
ahead,
point.
Dior got 2, right? Who got 2?
Me and Dior are tied.
So we have three more questions.
Oh,
Read it.
shit. 3 more plays in the game. Let's go.
Give her a hard question.
Do we got a tiebreaker? We need
Everybody?
a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I want everybody to take a deep breath because we're gonna tap into our brain.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
Well, you guys not
Nam
tapped
yo
into your
renge
brain
kyo.
before.
Because they know I want to win too. They know.
I need you to
renge
I need you to tap in. I need you to
We
tap
shouldn't have been
in.
sitting on this
Stop
same
thinking about
together. We
anything
need our own
else.
show.
You know the answers. The answers are within you. You know all the
answers are
answers.
within you. They
You
were
don't
in
need any of this shit. You know
sex education
everything.
classes.
Just attracted.
I'm your Renge cure.
She's cheating. She used to work at a clinic anyways.
Oh my God, Sana.
How you have the least points and you work to okay.
Because read it to me.
All right, there's 3 more questions. There's 3 more questions. Okay, what is the primary function of the prostate gland in men? A, producing sperm. B, storing urine. C, producing testosterone. Or D, producing seminal fluid.
Read the questions again.
Nah, we ain't been doing that.
No.
Bro, she really
Screw
want to win.
y'all.
Hold on.
Say that again.
All right, what is the primary function of the prostate gland in men? A, producing sperm. B, storing urine. C, producing testosterone.
Stirring urine.
Joe is an Joe. What is the prostate?
Prostate gland.
Joe, what's the prostate for?
You read it again, please.
You want me to read it again?
Please
No,
do.
did I win? Just
No.
Not yet. Hold on.
Oh my God.
No tank tank.
But you didn't even think. I feel like you just.
I just go on to the next.
All right.
Clearly, all the guest wins here.
What is the primary function of your prostate gland, Joseph? A, producing sperm.
Okay.
B, storing urine.
Okay.
C, producing testosterone.
Okay.
Or D, producing seminal fluid.
I think it's D.
God.
You missed your chance to think
I think I know
anything.
this, but it's seminal fluid because the testosterone. Because the first one is in the actual sac. So yeah, I think it's D.
That's correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because you heard me say it.
No, not because I heard you say
So
it.
you got 2 points.
All right, look, if
Can
you
you pour me some?
know,
Can you pour me a shot?
All right.
That's it. I'm a lady.
one for me.
Bing bong.
All right, guys, we have 2 more questions, so you still have an opportunity to win, but I don't think you will. Okay. So, but I feel like you could, but you just so pessimistic.
You're not
starting off with the empowerment.
You're being pessimistic. She's being pessimistic. You need
I don't
to be.
think you will.
You got
Son,
this.
you're great, but I don't think you're great.
Anyway, okay, so what is the term?
Like
You need to be optimistic and stop being so negative.
It's on her. I don't care.
Okay, what is the term for the release of an egg from the ovary? Who am I at? I'm at you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is the term for the release of an egg from the ovary? Fertilization, menstruation, ovulation, or implantation?
You better get this. Because I know this one. Because I used to
Ovulation.
work.
Okay, it's not your turn.
There you go. She answered.
Ovulation.
Yes.
I'm tired.
All right, this
I'm
is the
with
tiebreaker,
gang.
baby.
I'm with the gang.
Yay.
No, but I still need a fair chance, so it has to get around to me, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Except her.
Wait, so say your point. Say your point.
Two.
You got two, right?
I got fucking one, bro.
The biggest
I thought you had two.
one about losing has.
Jazzy,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Okay.
Everybody gets to answer. Price, you're eliminated already.
Why?
Last question.
Oh my god.
Jazzy gets the first response on it, and then each one has to take A, B, C, or D.
You gotta be positive. Wait, so she's exempt?
No, she's eliminated.
Can be a positive.
Positive about life in general. In general. Okay. Oh wait, but I have more questions after this actually. I didn't realize. Because then you wrote another category called sex healthy tips.
No,
Okay.
this is the tiebreaker.
All right. So
Whatever.
what is the term for the release of an egg? Okay,
No, she already answered that.
So then there's one more question. I thought there was two. There's actually one more question.
She gets the first response, then we go. Stunner gets the.
Okay, so what is the average size of an erect penis? A, 4 inches, B, 6 inches, C, 8 inches, or D, 10 inches?
And we
6
all
inches.
answer.
Everybody gets
6 inches.
6 inches?
And then the next one. Who,
6 inches.
Stunner, what do you go?
So do you want me to reveal the correct answer?
Jazzy Ray says 6 inches, so y'all gotta pick another one.
No, that's crazy. No, that's no.
None of us would agree.
There's only four answers. There's only four
Right,
categories.
she said.
I don't
Right, she said 4. Stunner said 4.
She said 4, she said 6. Is it 8 or 10?
So it's
It's
actually.
Aries didn't win.
8. I'll do 8.
So it's actually 5.4.
It's 5.1.
5.4.
5.4?
So you
What's
have
the
to
correct
round
answer?
it up.
5.1.
Hold on. So everybody say what? So Jazzy gets the first
6.4.
I said 6'4".
What I say?
4.
5.1.
5.1.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, but it's
not
not an option.
But that's not an option. It's 8 or 10.
Oh, I
No,
thought
definitely 8,
after the
definitely not 10. Fucking smoke.
Well, anyways, I got my point. So, y'all
the
can figure
answer
it out, 'cause
is,
I
can I
was
reveal
right.
the answer?
Yes.
Ready?
No.
The answer is
4 inches.
6. You were correct.
I know.
Who the fuck rounds up like that?
I Googled it one time to see.
because I knew
And
it
they
was
said it was
It can't be normal.
So,
Alright.
winner, congratulations. You get an amazing gift from our sponsor, Edward John's.
Oh, thank you.
No handouts!
He's gonna bring it up. Make sure he gets it now.
I'm so mad.
Can we do another game for her?
No.
Big
She
finish.
took her L.
Big finish.
She gotta hold it. Here.
Thank
Why are you putting me
everybody
on?
for coming. Big finish. First,
Hold the L real quick.
We had
Yo, we gotta wrap this
what
shit
keeps
up.
motivation?
The guests are always winning Penny's questions.
Maybe the guests are smarter than you.
I'm a
Oh, shit.
competitive sore loser, so it's always gonna give the same type of vibe.
Just study next time.
Right. Study the time.
You're the only one that knows that we have names.
I know, right? Now, I don't be knowing until the day of. That's the thing. And then she don't tell me till we get here.
I didn't fucking know until I was about to.
Because you're the type of person that would cheat.
Can
That's
I
why.
just say that I loved you guys' energy and I appreciate all y'all time. It was definitely, that's how true it is. It was a whole fucking vibe on Who's Your Baddie today. We missed one of our guests, but whatever.
How you feel, Shad? Is she on live?
No, I don't know what's
But
happening.
am I your baddie?
You are my favorite.
Yeah.
And Jazz
Mariah the
is my
scientist.
favorite
Right.
baddie. She's my favorite baddie. And
Joseph's the biggest baddie of all of us.
Joseph.
You the baddie. What are we gonna call you?
The
A
bad
bad boy. The bad boy.
Make it rain, Joe.
You the bad boy president.
You the bad president. That's what
Appreciate
we're gonna call you. And I appreciate your time as well.
Thank you for
And I would
having me on.
definitely, we gotta have this financial talk again.
Yeah.
Because that's
Absolutely.
knowledge that we need to know. And yes, we having a good time and we drinking and all of that. But I love in our leisure, we still get some knowledge in that.
Absolutely.
So, you know, it's already, who's your baddie? It's your girl Paris, aka Dreaming Wide Awake. Y'all know the vibes. We got Penny.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching and tune into the episode, next week? Next
Yeah.
week? Yeah.
We back
Next
again.
week. Well,
With
when you watch it, actually, that doesn't make sense. Bye, guys. I'll talk to you later. That made no sense.
Joseph,
Thanks for having me on your show. Do appreciate it.
can you give us your name, your Instagram, and where can we find
Absolutely.
this
Very
liquor
simple.
store?
And where can we
at?
get this AP from?
I'm from Southside. We outside. It's
Southside, we outside. Southside, do or die.
Hashtag have you met Joseph? Of course, hashtag Queens get the money. More importantly,
now.
at Joseph and Sons Jewelers, come through.
What's
Pull
the
up, have a
location?
drink.
So, where's the location of
Yeah.
your drill?
So it's on Basie Boulevard in Jamaica. It's south.
Okay,
It's
and the liquor
He
store.
in the heart of Southside,
one of
baby.
the hardest house. Absolutely.
Oh, this, the liquor
The
store.
liquor store is
We
actually
get
in Roslyn.
money.
Roslyn.
I want to thank my
That's a
partners.
fancy area.
Yeah, I definitely want to thank my partners at Roslyn Wine and Liquor who just said, look, if you're going to get a drink, get the best of the best. And of course, we got the Reposado, we got
Yes.
the other ones. But I promise you, next time I'm on the show, even if I'm not, I'll bring all
Bring the
the
ladies
click you
some
want.
shit.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Done.
Meech was good, baby.
What's good? What's good?
What's
You
good,
got
baby?
your girl, Big Meech. Without
Not
the
the little
Hoover, not the little one. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Make sure y'all shop and book Lush Me Nails.
Okay, say that
I'm here to
again.
Shop and book Lush Me Nails. I'm here.
Bird. Jazz Bay.
It's Jazzy P. You can find me on my personal Instagram at The Real Butterfly with 2 I's, not a Y.
Okay.
The Processing Queen or The Processing Plug. We also have upnexa.com. You can check us out, see what we're offering. And I want to thank everybody for having me today.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
Because we got to have that talk about that financial freedom.
Yeah.
Being
Get to it.
financially free in this business. Like, I
Absolutely.
appreciate you for just dropping that little bit
So
of
if somebody
knowledge.
wanted to do like a coaching call with you, where can they reach you on Instagram?
They could reach me at _processing queen. You could. It's gonna ask you what you're inquiring about once you go onto the Instagram, and you can reach out there, and then they'll send you an email for intake form.
Perfect. Y'all already know we still celebrating Stunna Dio birthday. Okay? It was a fucking vibe. If you wasn't here for the performance, you missed it. Okay, because baby girl shows out and performs every fucking time.
Every time.
Stunna, in case they act like they don't know. Can you just
You
tell
know the
them one more time?
vibes. It's your girl Stunna Dior, aka the biggest Stunna. Hashtag the Comba Princess. Hashtag the biggest. Hashtag Google me, baby.
Let's get it. Let them know
like
what's
that.
up. What's up next for you, baby?
You know, y'all gotta do your education next time before I come in here because y'all don't even got the tea. But I have time.
Give me
to
the
educate.
TT cup,
I
like,
have
what's
time
up?
to educate us, so we don't have enough time for that. If I had
Okay,
to drop a
yeah.
resume scroll of what's
Yeah.
going on, it would take too long, and yeah. So next time we'll come back and we'll talk more about the movies, TV shows,
Let's
the
get it.
labels,
Okay,
the fashion.
okay,
You know, I've
And
been
if you want
gone
to see
for
her,
the past.
follow her, right?
Yeah,
They
you
gotta
can follow
you.
me on Instagram. I just got back from Africa. I've been gone for the past like 3 months. So
Nice.
I'm back in New York. I was just over there performing in front of 20,000 plus.
Ooh, that's
going viral on
overseas,
TikTok.
crossing it.
Yeah, going
Let's go,
viral on
Stunna.
TikTok, millions of views over, being a princess and rapper. And,
Love it.
I'm just really excited for all of the business journeys that we have going on. You can tap in. It's new music coming soon. Stop Playing With Me is about to drop. Shout out to Empire for distribution. Shout out to Bel Air. Shout out to Shop Akira. And shout out to all of the other sponsors who sponsor me.
Yeah. Stop playing with me.
Stop playing with her.
Stop playing with her.
That part.
What's up?
Can you give us something cute and sexy to close out with?
Everybody wash your genitals this week. Take good care of yourself, love yourself, and just treat your genitals very well.
Treat your genitals.
Nah, bump
Not this
genitals.
Yeah.
week.
Tell
Wash
people to
them.
wash their ankles. People don't wash their
Wash your
ankles.
And behind the ear.
And behind your ear.
Belly
So we're
button.
gonna wrap this up.
Ankles
Thank
are
y'all
literally
once
their
again.
ankles.
This was your Baddie podcast. And you already know we got the
Ankles
baddest
and
baddies
shins, they don't wash
always
them.
popping up. It's
Between
always
the
showing
toes.
love.
It's
And
crazy.
People
Girl
dirty.
Paris, we out.
Wash your legs.
They think because the water's hitting it, it's clean.
Hey guys, I'm back with another music review. It's Alessia here, Blue Cupcake 04 on Instagram and Blue Cupcake Girl on TikTok. Go follow me, please. What's up, Rico? I miss you guys so much. I wish I could be there filming with you all and editing, of course. And doing behind the scenes work, but fortunately, I get to study abroad this semester. I'm in Italy and I'm living the life, honestly. I've visited so many different places already in the country and I'm very grateful to be here, but I'm sad I can't be with you all. Anyways, let's get to the music review. So a lot of stuff has been coming out recently. Kanye West just dropped a new album called Vultures 1 and he dropped a single called Vultures, which was horrible. And then he teased us with when the album was coming out. It's finally out, all right? And it's interesting to say the least. Apparently him and Ty Dolla $ign are besties right now. He came out with a song called Talking, I believe, with his daughter Northwest. Very interesting. I kind of love that though. I feel like if my dad was a singer, he'd be the same way. Not the crazy part, but incorporating the family, but I digress. So he came out with a new album. His wife Bianca, I believe her name is naked on the cover, and I thought it was interesting because the way he's dressed in that cover, or whoever is in there, is the same outfit type he wore with Kim K at the Met Gala a few years ago. Interesting. Don't know why you'd bring that back considering you wore it with Kim, but I digress. I liked the song Do It with Ty Dolla $ign, of course, literally on every song of the album. It had a good beat. Ty Dolla $ign carried. Ooh, yeah, what can I say? Some of the beats in some of the songs reminded me of Travis Scott's Utopia album. It's very hardcore. It's Kanye West. We don't know what's going up there, but I digress. Next person of interest, Usher. I love Usher so much, actually. All of his past songs always hit, can never go wrong. Anytime I'm partying, Usher's on. That's it. His new album though is a no-go. It's called Come Home. Came out February 9th, a few days ago. And it's okay. It's not his best work, obviously. I'm just hyped to see him at the Super Bowl. Did y'all know that? He's at the Super Bowl and Justin Bieber's gonna be there. I'm assuming you've watched this before, or if you've watched this after, I really want Justin Bieber to be performing with him because literally, you know why. I don't have to go any further. You know why. Anyways, next person I wanted to talk about actually was Justin Timberlake because he dropped a single called Selfish. And I don't know if it was because he wanted to go on tour and he needed a reason to. And he was like, I'm going to drop a single. I want to go on tour. I want to dance in front of people. I want to sing in front of people. Whatever you got to do. Okay, I guess. Justin Timberlake is a G. Can't go wrong. This, the new song Selfish, it's pretty catchy. It's nothing like his old work. That is all I had to say about the music review. Please go listen to Vultures 1. I want to hear what you all had to say, what your favorite songs are, if you think Kanye's made better, if this is the worst album he's made. But let me know. And I miss you guys at home so much. I hope to visit soon. I'll be back soon anyways. But I'm enjoying my time here. And I'll see you later. Peace and love always. Ciao. A presto.